Hello everyone, how are you? Here to give you the match results for Friday Night SmackDown main event for the last one for February 26, 2021. Let's talk about the SmackDown matches first this week. The opening match was a rematch from last week. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio faced Chad Gable and Otis. Mysterio and Otis started off, and Otis kept slamming Mysterio down hard on the ring, tossed him, quarter way across the ring, stuff like that. So Chad Gable tagged in, and Rey tagged in Dominic. Dominic took it to Chad Gable. He hurricaned him into the turnbuckle, and as Gable kind of bounced off of it, he hit the tornado DDT on him. Then he tagged in his dad again, Rey, and they hit double 619 on him. As Rey covered Chad Gable, Otis just broke it up. And then he tagged himself in, caught Rey Mysterio coming at him from, I think Rey was going for like a hurricane or like a crossbody or something. Otis anyways caught hold of him and hit the side slam there. Scoop slam for the 1-2-3. Good match. I enjoyed it. Just way too short again. They could have gone like another 10 minutes. Let me know below if you think it's going to work up Otis and Chad Gable being a heel tag team or not. Next up was another rematch from last week. Sensei Nakamura won another crack at Apollo Crews. Because Apollo Crews, after he lost last week, remember, attacked Nakamura from behind. Before the match started, Apollo Crews cheap shotted him and then went to hit him with the steel steps. The referee got between them. Good match. I enjoyed it. A lot of offense. Nakamura had a nice scissors kick as Apollo Crews was hanging over the ropes. Apollo hit the old Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit free back-to-back German suplexes like Brock Lesnar does. Nakamura kicked out at 2. Apollo Crews had to get the momentum back with throwing Nakamura to the steel steps, shoulder first. Then Nakamura, as he applied the sleeper hold on Apollo grabbed hold of his scarf that was laying over the ring turnbuckle ring post, and he kind of slingshot himself into it. So Nakamura hit the turnbuckle, but Apollo didn't. Then Apollo did 2 moves and picked up the win. The only thing I don't like about this is they're doing the exact same thing they're doing Apollo Crews with they're doing Roman Reigns. Like Roman Reigns is the head of the Samoan table. He's doing this for the Samoan wrestlers, like the Wallace Samoans, Rikishi, the late great Yokozuna, stuff like that. And Apollo Crews is now doing it for his people in Nigeria. His great grandfather, which was, I guess, apparently a prince or a king of Nigeria back in the day. So they're basically copying the Roman Reigns thing going with Apollo Crews with it. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Let me know below if you think this is going to work for Apollo Crews' character or you think it's going to backfire. Comment below and let me know. Next up, Tamina Snuka just destroyed Liv Morgan, which sucks. Liv Morgan's way better talent than Tamina Snuka ever will be. And Tamina Snuka won of a super kick, Samoan drop, and a tilt-a-whirl side slam. She did all 3 of those moves. That's basically all she ever does. Liv Morgan should have got that win. It was just an awful match. Liv just basically was there just to make Tamina look good. And Billy Kay wasn't there. That was weird. Next up, the Street Profits faced Sami Zayn and Baron Corbin. It started off with Sammy and Montez Ford. And Montez Ford started doing that cartwheel flip spin move he does, which made Sami Zayn mad. So Sami Zayn tagged in Baron Corbin. So Montez Ford tagged in Dawkins. They started going that back and forth. Remember that move Corbin does when he runs, slides underneath the bottom rope, comes around, runs back in, and clotheslines him? Well, he went to do that, and Sami Zayn's camera crew guys were in the ring and around the area, and Corbin's like, "Get out of my way!" And when we went to do it, Dawkins knocked him off the ring apron. They kept going back and forth. Corbin ended up getting knocked down up on the entrance ramp area stage there. Sami Zayn was yelling at him, "Get back in the ring!" The camera crews filming Corbin, so he decked them, and Sami's like, "What are you doing?" And then Montez Ford just flew over Sami Zayn and knocked down Corbin. Then Dawkins hit a double arm DDT move on Sami Zayn. Then he tagged in Ford, and Ford hit the frog splash for the 1-2-3. Your main event, Daniel Bryan versus Jey Uso. If Daniel Bryan beat him, he goes on to Fastlane to get another shot at Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship, and there's no shenanigans. There's no elimination chamber he has to win first. It's just one-on-one. Edge didn't like this because he wants to face Roman. Both men kept trading moves. Jey Uso eventually finally got the upper hand when he targeted the hurt knee that Daniel Bryan hurt in the Elimination Chamber, because he threw it onto the announce table and then hit it onto the ring post. Then he applied a half Boston Crab. Daniel Bryan got out of that, and Jey Uso went for the splash, and Daniel Bryan moved out of the way, and he started blasting with yes kicks. Daniel Bryan applied the bell lock, the yes lock, but Jey Uso got out of it. Jey Uso chop blocked Daniel Bryan's knee and super kicked him to get the momentum back. And as Jey Uso went for the second Uso splash, this time Daniel Bryan jumped up on the top rope and hit a butterfly suplex. Then followed up, hit him with that, then applied the yes lock again. But Jey Uso and them got outside the ring. Jey Uso did, Daniel Bryan followed him. Both men got counted out, and what I didn't like about this was you could see Daniel Bryan could have made it into the ring before the 10 count, but he chose to go after Jey Uso again. So there was no winner. So Roman Reigns thinks he's not facing Daniel Bryan in Fastlane, but as announced next week on SmackDown, Daniel Bryan will face Jey Uso again inside of a steel cage. If Daniel Bryan can win, he faces Roman for the title of Fastlane. So you have it for SmackDown. Definitely check out Otis, Chad Gable versus Mysterios, Nakamura versus Apollo Crews, and definitely gotta watch Daniel Bryan versus Jey Uso. Now on for main event. Drew Gulak took on NXT 205 Live superstar Mansoor. If you don't know him, don't worry. The only time you ever see him is around when they go to Saudi Arabia, but now that they can't because of COVID-19, they're using him a lot more. I'm not a big fan of Mansoor. And he beat Drew Gulak, which is a shame. Drew Gulak should never resign to WWE if he's just going to constantly be losing. The second main event matchup was Elias and Jax Riker took on Alberto Carrillo and Kara Tozawa. Good match. I enjoyed it. All four people got in a mix with each other. Elias could not handle Alberto Carrillo. He kept doing dives, springboard maneuvers, arm drag takedowns, standing moonsaults. Elias could not get a hold of Alberto Carrillo, but he finally did when he caught him with a nice knee strike. Then he tagged in Jackson Riker. Then Alberto Carrillo tagged in Akira Tozawa. Akira Tozawa ran to do a move at Jackson Riker, and Jackson Riker caught him and hit the scoop slam for the 1-2-3. So there you have it. Only a good match to watch this week on main event is the tag team match there. Now, before I end this video, I went to a place in New Mines called St. Elsewhere's. It's a hobby store. And I got a few items. I just want to quickly show them. I accidentally dropped one. I'm sorry. Excuse me 1 second here. It's a Funko Pop of the Transformers. I wanted this one, Soundwave. But he didn't have Soundwave. But instead, I got this one. Optimus Prime Funko Pop. That's awesome. He even has the little blaster gun there. He's going to keep a lookout for Soundwave because his Funko Pops are stacked like a pyramid and they're all mixed up. So, he wasn't there, but his friend said here, ask for him to look for it on Monday when he comes back to see if they have one. And, I also found this guy. The Big Show, when he debuted it there, known as Paul White. And, as you may or may not know, I found this guy last year, Chuck, when Billy and Chuck was a tag team. I've been looking all year for Billy Gunn. I was looking at his rashers. I seen a rasher of red tights. I pulled it out. I read back the tights. There it says Billy and Chuck, and it's Billy. So finally, after a year, I had the Billy and Chuck collection. I'm so happy. I like this tag team. They're very good together. I didn't care much for Rico being involved with the tag team, but I still like the tag team. I'm just happy I got both members of the tag team. Let me know below if you're a big fan of Billy and Chuck when they were a team there on SmackDown. There you have it, folks. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.